Hey guys, today on Know Your Produce we're making my rich and creamy mashed carrots. They are perfect for the holiday table. I'm going to show you how I make them so creamy by using my Vitamix blender. If you don't have a Vitamix, you could also use a food processor. I like to leave the peel on. There's a lot of vitamins and nutrients, and since we're blending, you won't even notice the peel is there, so just give it a good scrub and then start chopping. On the thicker portion of the carrot, I like to slice it in half lengthwise. I'm using my vegetable knife. It's getting right through that carrot with ease. And then I am going to boil them. I like to cut it into uniform pieces. This way everything cooks in the same amount of time. Then we're just going to put those carrots that are chopped into a pan with a lot of water and then let it come up to a boil. You can cover it if you'd like. It brings it up to a boil a lot quicker. And then once they're fork tender, you can just plop them into your Vitamix. If they're not fork tender though, you need to wait until they're a little tender. What I mean by fork tender is the fork can go into the carrot. That wasn't ready. But now, 5 more minutes, it goes right into the carrot and they are ready to mash. So I'm going to quickly show you my favorite gadgets for making mashed potatoes. I use this for a slightly chunky mashed potato. It's great to use. Also, this one is perfect for guacamole. I love using this on avocados. These are both great for kids to use, and you're going to get those chunks in your mashed potatoes whenever using them. And then we also have the potato ricer. This is perfect if you do not want any chunks, no lumps, no bumps. You will have the smoothest mashed potatoes, and it's really easy to use because potatoes get so soft when you cook them. Now with carrots, they don't get as soft. They have to be really cooked down, and unfortunately when you cook those carrots down, the water takes all those nutrients and you're left with like just mushed carrots. They're not as flavorful, so I don't like to cook them down that much. And when I use these gadgets, I just can't get them to get out of there the way I would get a mashed potato out. But the same goes for a mashed potato. I would not be able to use a mashed potato in the Vitamix because it would become gluey because of all the starches in them. So I'm trying really hard to rice my carrots, but it's just not working. Even if I had peeled the carrots, it just would not come out of here without cooking them down so much that they just become like a mush baby food. And even using this tool, I could mash the carrots. The skins would easily come right off, but unfortunately the carrots would be slightly chunky. Like we said, this is good for making those chunky mashed potatoes. Potatoes are much softer when you cook them. So I don't find that these tools are perfect for making mashed carrots, and that is why I love using my Vitamix. And you can even get the kids involved, of course, with adult supervision because the Vitamix is a very powerful machine. So once the carrots are done, you can just plop them right into the Vitamix, and then along with the other ingredients, if you're going for a sweet flavor, you could add coconut sugar, maple syrup, some cinnamon, anything like that. But I like to make these just like I would mashed potatoes. So I'm going with a little bit of salt. And then I'm going to also use some vegan butter. You can use any butter that you prefer. And then also a plant-based milk. My favorite is like a nut milk. I like to use macadamia nut milk or an almond milk, or even oat milk works for this. And then we're just going to blend it. So you're going to put the lid on, and then we're going to use the tamper tool. The tamper tool allows us to control the amount of liquid that goes into this recipe. I don't have to use a ton of liquid, and it's still creamy and not extra watery. And I really just love how it looks just like mashed potatoes. It tastes delicious, and it's perfect for the holiday table. We hope you like and enjoy this recipe as much as we do. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.